Former political correspondent John Sergeant has pulled out of Strictly Come Dancing. His routines have landed him with bottom marks for 3 weeks in a row, yet the public have continued to vote to keep him in. It's meant that more talented dancers have been forced to leave. Well, this morning John Sergeant said there was a real danger he could win, which would be a joke too far, even for him. Lizo Mzimba reports.
For the past 2 months, John Sergeant's moves around the Strictly dance floor have undoubtedly entertained the public, but often infuriated the judges.
The fact still remains, it lacked a certain energy and drive. 5. Arlene Phillips.
6.
Despite those views, the public have consistently ignored his technical shortcomings and voted to keep him in the competition at the expense of other, more polished contestants. Now John Sergeant has said enough is enough, pulling out of Strictly. In a statement he said, "I was hoping to stay in as long as possible. The trouble is that there's now a real danger I might win the competition. Even for me, that would be a joke too far." Strictly judge Arlene Phillips said she was sad to see him go.
If you look back, there's always been, someone, whether it's going from Christopher Parker, Julian Clary, we've always had competitors who've been in the programme, who can't dance, who've had public support. It's nothing new. John Sergeant isn't anything new.
Appropriately enough, even when making his name as a political correspondent, John Sergeant's most famous moment came down to mistiming and a bit of awkward footwork. But the intelligence, wit and energy he displayed in that job are exactly the same qualities that have now endeared him forever to viewers of Strictly Come Dancing. And for his fans, there is still one last chance to see him in action. He'll perform a farewell dance on the show this Saturday. Lizo Mzimba, BBC News.
Well, on the line now is the host of the show, of course, Bruce Forsyth. Bruce, thank you very much for joining us. What do you make of that, then? He's gone.
Okay, Sophie, how are you, my love? All right?
We're all fine.
Well, it was a bit of a shock. It really was. It ruined my opening joke this week.
Which was?
I was going to say, good evening, ladies, gentlemen and children. Welcome to the John Sergeant Show.
But that was the point. It was becoming the John Sergeant Show. The public loved him.
Absolutely right, but he would have got a good laugh. Now I've got to get a different opening joke. I don't know.
Do you think he was right to leave?
Well, I can understand. I feel very sorry for John because he's put in the most awkward position. He looks at all the other dancers and he knows they're better dancers than him, and he must have felt over the last few weeks he must have been very guilty in a way. But the way the show is, he's been saying, the rules are the rules, and the public have half the vote and the judges have the other half. So he's got a point there, but I don't know. See, I'm a Pisces. I go both different ways. I can feel sorry for John, and I feel sorry for the dancers. I feel sorry for the judges because they're there to give their professional opinion of the dancing, which is what they do. And it's all ended up. It's a bit sad in a way. I'm sad for John because he's such a lovely guy, and the whole team adore him. But then, you see, I felt sorry for poor Sherry, who worked so hard. People still don't realise how hard the people work learning the dances for 5, 6, 7 hours a day. It really is a hard task.
It's rather sad as well, though, Bruce, for the public, who obviously love him and have voted. I mean, it is an entertainment show. It's for them to vote who they want to keep in, isn't it?
Yes, I agree there as well. And when John did his dances, it was like going back 30 years and bringing back the generation game.
So, Bruce, we know...
without me being able to do a demonstration before he did it, which was a drawback for him, I admit. But it was pure generation game, bless his heart.
Bruce,
and that's what the public love to see.
It's one of your catch lines. What we want to know now is, who is your favourite? Now he's gone.
Well, there's 4 couples there still that could win it and win it handsomely. I don't think we've had 4 people sort of vying for the trophy than this year. I mean, we all knew that Alicia was going to win it more or less last year. Matt did a good job. Alicia was a firm favourite, but this year, very hard to pick the winner.